everyone, and welcome to the second episode of Cozy Corner. Today I am playing Graveyard Keeper, which is one of those cozy games that's been recommended to me so many times by so many different people that I got in that mindset of like, well, you don't know me, I might not like it as much as you think I'm going to like it, because I have persistent demand avoidance, which is incredibly fun to deal with. But today is the day that I break that ridiculous streak of mine and actually try Graveyard Keeper. The idea of this game is that it's like the classic comparison. It's like Stardew Valley, but it's goth, but you're like taking care of a graveyard. There's like different ways to process the bodies in like your basement, but there's some other stuff going on. It's more like a farm, but if that farm involved dead bodies. And if you know anything about me, you know that that's absolutely something I'm 100% into. If I can turn my home into an ossuary, absolutely perfect. And at the end of this stream, I will be rating this out of 5 blankets for just how cozy it is. So while we're playing it, make sure that you like think about how many blankets you would give it. I wish I had an actual 5 blankets to like hold up. That might be a future thing. Maybe if I get 5 tea towels or something to show you how many blankets it is. But anyway, I'm warbling on. So let's see what this is. Wow, a new game. And I've never played this before, so I have no idea what's coming at all. Hello, everyone. Okay, well this doesn't look like medieval era. Is this like the Jojo Mart storyline? Oh. Sorry? Sorry? What? Is that Mr. what's his name? Mr. Key? Mr. Quee from Stardew? What? Can you go home? Your new home is a graveyard. Perfect. That's all I ever want. Who's this chipper fellow right here? Huh? Who's this chipper non-binary person? Jerry? Sorry, was I like in the modern... I was in the modern world? Is this like Life on Mars but with graveyards? Because that's the vibe I'm getting right now. Life is 2D. Yeah, a car hit him and then shot him. Just a double tap just to make sure. Let's see if there's anything. I always like just making sure there's anything else I can do. Ooh, berry juice. Okay, no, Zoe, come on. Let's go outside. Let's find Jerry. I think he might be that skull. Okay. Okay, let's find Jerry. Let's find Jerry. Perfect. One grave's already here. Someone's already done the work for us. And we are just digging up a body. We are just digging up a body. Are you Jerry? A single red eye. Okay. Dras? What is Sard? Is that the god? Yeah, I'm kind of out of my depth here, friends. I'll be completely honest with you. A donkey? Can you tell I'm just flummoxed right now? Okay. The donkey! I love donkeys. They're like rabbit horses. Their ears are just absolutely massive. You've unlocked a new that word and got blueprint. Donkeys of the world unite. You're not gonna be quiet to spite me. No, okay, right. Excellent, we love an anti-capitalist game that completely contradicts the fact that we had to buy the game and the thing. Only 5 carrots a day! Okay. So you So, okay, so you're not even going to take it up the road? Oh, is this the freshness? We should take it to the morgue. Okay. Use E to pick up and drop large items. You can just say bodies. You can just say bodies, game. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my god, do we get to do autopsies? Yes way! It is right that you're a skull. Are we gonna harvest some long pork? Because that's what's going on here. Some Soylent Green. Okay, preparation place, palette, and flesh. Okay. I feel like this is just dream logic. You've just got to kind of do it, you know? Like, just go along with it. And in your head, try to keep your head above water, you know, mentally. Okay, what does this mean? Is this freshness? I'm not sure what these means. I'd love to extract the flesh. Thank you. I'd love to. God, this is so cozy already, don't you think? See, now we can create multiple dishes which involve meat. You don't need to know what kind of meat. What should I do with the corpse? Okay. Let's take this body. The thing is this. There are multiple different types of cannibalism, and have I played this game just so I get to talk about cannibalism? Maybe. There's survival cannibalism, which is when you eat human flesh to stop yourself from dying. So there was a really tragic plane crash that happened with, I think, a rugby team, and they chose to / had to eat some of the flesh of their fellow dead players or passengers to survive. So that's like subsistence cannibalism, where you're left with very few options and you have to choose to consume human flesh to keep yourself alive. And then there's like two other types. One of them is like you choose to do it and you're not like in an extreme situation. And the other one is like, it's like psychological intimidation cannibalism. So that's like when in battle or post-battle, you would either eat human flesh to scare your like enemies, or you would start propaganda about an enemy eating human flesh to make them, to like demonize them more. Cannibalism is a very interesting topic to me. I don't know if you can tell at all. Let's bury it. Use the blueprint desk at the graveyard, mark a site for the grave and dig it with your shovel. Because don't all of us engage in cannibalism, like, at some point during our lives? Like, if you've ever eaten a hangnail, like the little bits of skin on the side of your nail, if you've ever like bitten your fingernails off and ate them when you were a kid, then that's cannibalism. Like, we've all technically engaged in cannibalism in some way. This stream is swiftly becoming Zoe defends cannibalism. So let's just do the actual burying of the body, and then we'll talk about eating it. Put the body into the grave, bury and decorate. Do not use goat skulls and upside down skulls for decoration. Okay, mark a site for the grave. Okay, let's pop him here. Or them, I don't know what gender they are. Oh, this is cute. This is not cute. But I like that we can choose where to put them. So I assume these are already like plots. Well, let's put them, how many? 3. Yeah, the gap of 2 in between. Let's put them there. And then let's do some digging. Perfect. It's the repetition of the actions that make something cozy, not necessarily the content of those repetitions. You know what I mean? Money, alcohol. The alcohol has nowhere to go though. It's just gonna go through your jawbone and then just get the ground all damp. Oh, no. Religious authorities. Okay, you tell me you don't want to talk to the bishop yourself? Chance for me to hate on organised religion? Perfect, I love that. Hello. We've been expecting him for 30 years. You know I can hear you, right? can hear you. Well, thanks. I only just got here. You want to make me a cleric? Okay, important location information. Graveyard quality and the church appeal. Repair graves to increase the graveyard's overall quality. Okay. As soon as you know... Okay, right. Did he just wink at me? Yeah. Your predecessor used to keep his stuff in a trunk somewhere. Hey, you should check it. Yeah, definitely not, because you're probably a second son and the first son went to, like, become the heir, and then they just shut the second son in church. Just, like, give him something to do. Why is it you come here? An old tradition to take care of my, my clergy after they've, conked it. Here's might and glory. One tiny question. What is the burial certificate? As soon as the body has been laid to rest, you can trade its burial certificate for money at the village tavern. Can you? Okay. It's my payment. Okay. Look, it's Monday. There's a limited amount of information I can take in at 3:43 PM on a Monday. To craft new items, you need to unlock the relevant technology. This costs tech points. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely remember all of that. Stone stockpile and stone rock. See, this is the beginning of cozy games that stresses me out, because it'll be like Stardew. When you're like 10 hours in, you'll know all this stuff, but when you first have this stuff thrown at you, stressful. So this UI, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't tell you why exactly at the moment. It's just a lot. But this is just an upgrade tree, right? The concept of stone. Yeah, okay, and then I assume I get to spend points or something. Oh god, this is a lot. Okay. Book writing, cremation, anatomy and alchemy. Hard spares. So this is like necromancy. Cool. Book writing, farming and nature, smithing, building, stressing, and cookery. Okay, so let's try and make a headstone for this thing. I think this just means it's not in very good condition, right? I can exhume them. Oh my god. Okay, let's open this. Okay. Can I just take all of them? Okay, space doesn't work. Right. So now I have a burial certificate which I have to take to the village to redeem for money at the tavern, because the tavern is a very suitable place to do this kind of business. You know, it's very. I mean, I guess if someone's just died, you probably do need a stiff drink, so that would make sense. Okay, let's. Are we gonna go talk to Jerry first, or are we gonna go? Nope, we're just gonna go turn in nothing. Do I have an earring, by the way? Looks like I have an earring. So yeah, there are loads of different types of cannibalism. And it's, while it is frowned upon, I think, by most people, it's one of those things where, like, the more research you do into cannibalism, like I may or may not have done, it's a really interesting kind of, like, concept, and, like, what's the word? Like, the like, beliefs around it. Like, for example, I would love it if we stopped immediately saying that, like, villains in a video game, like, part of their villainy is cannibalism, because it's a very there's a lot of nuance to it, essentially. Anyway, we're at the tavern. I hope you all enjoyed that walk where I may or may not have been advocating for more cannibalism, which I was not. This is cool, though. What is it called? A censure? Tonsure? The, like, hair of the monk. Okay, let's go in and... The dead horse. Perfect. Good name. Who do we give our burial certificate to? It does seem quite fitting that you exchange the burial certificate for alcohol if you're a grave digger. Oh my god, this means I get to tell you about plague pit diggers. Oh, perfect. This is the perfect vehicle for me talking about all my, like, interests. Hey, Horadric. Horadric? Are we just... We're just trauma dumping onto the innkeep. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Things are looking bright for our small village. When are you planning on opening the church? I need to fix the graveyard first. Yes, I do, because I need to be a cleric. It's been a while since anybody took care of it, so let's get into business, shall we? How can I help you? I'd like to trade you some fresh meat. Meat is a delicacy in our village. I just need to see the royal meat stamp on it. Oh no! All meat must be approved by royal authority. Okay. It does not have a stamp. No, it doesn't. It is really good. It's really good. Where do I get the stamp? Oh, bureaucracy! Fantastic. Send a form to the royal court through the mailbox near your church. Do any of you have that thing where when like too many keywords get mentioned in like instructions, your brain just throws something on the fire? What is it? Snake, I think he has a fake royal stamp, but to be honest I haven't seen him for a while. Miss Charm, she comes here every woman. I bet she can help you find Snake. Okay, let's just give our burial certificate. The bishop told me that you would buy my burial certificates. Yes, he's right. As the head of the village, according to the ancient contract, I have to trade it for money. Of course, only if I have any money. We're short on money. I feel like I should be saying it in a different voice because it's got like a capital letter. As soon as you open the church, problems with lots of shiny coins to the village. What kind of trading can I do here? Take this letter to our local blacksmith, Cresvold. Southeastern corner of the village. Can you see in my brain? I'm not trying to catch up with this. Oh, Pirate Witch, thank you for the super chat. I've gone down the cannibalism Google rabbit hole now. My work's IT department will definitely have questions for me. Thanks, Zoe. No problem. I wrote an article on cannibalism for Games Radar when I worked there that has some of the research that I did on it. So if you want like past me's stuff about cannibalism, you can go read that. But there are loads of really good articles about it as well. Okay, I have no money. And you have... do you have enough money? You do. Oh, okay, I have some money now. Good. Excellent. Let's not spend any money. So we need to go to the... what's his name? Kobold. The blacksmith person. Hello, Miss Chain. Oh my god, probably just because I smell of dodgy things. Hello, Miss Chain. Mrs. Chain, Heradric's wife. Oh yeah, let's talk to the husband there in charge. Oh, that's him. Oh! Okay, I was definitely not talking shit about your husband just then. You look like you should be Snake because you're throwing snake eyes. You look like a bard. You look like a cat. Can I get in the... can I say hello to the cat if I go up here? Speaking of cats, Toto's been an absolute terror today, so if he turns up at some point and I don't give him all the attention, he deserves it. He's been screaming all day. Okay, let's go this way. Blacksmith. Blacksmith is in the southeast corner of the map? Okay. Right, here we go. This is me. Power pose, love that. Oh god, where are my quests? Bishop, Donkey, Captain, Heradric, Miss Chain, Jerry. Do I not? Okay, J for journal. Okay, I is inventory. Okay, it's fine, I'll figure this out. I'm just gonna shut up. I think this is the time. This must be the seasons, I assume. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a tree stump. I thought it was like, honey or something. Anyway, talking about people who used to bury bodies during the plague. There's a really good, Samuel Pepys' diary is a great resource, but also there's a diary which is literally called like Diary of a like plague, not bearer, but like person during the plague in the Tudor times. It was written as a like recounting of what happened, I think, or someone who had stayed in town, I'm not sure. But they were talking about meeting someone whose job it was to dig the plague pits. Unsurprisingly, they were a raging alcoholic because they could not deal with the immense trauma and disturbing things they were seeing on a day-to-day basis. So they were very drunk. And there are accounts of like people falling into the plague pit because they were also drunk, because it was a really, really traumatic time to be alive in England. People would fall into the plague pits and they just kind of get buried. And there were also people who would like put dead bodies. YouTube's gonna demonetize this so quickly. Would put dead bodies in the like corpse cart, but they wouldn't be entirely dead. Like they'd still kind of be like on the precipice of death and stuff. It's obviously sounds absolutely horrendous. This is great. I just get to talk about all my graveyard knowledge in the stream. Absolutely perfect. It does feel weird and real. There's a cellar in my cottage. Some provisions must be stored there. Oh, I've unlocked new technology. Food. I love food tech. Oh, no, I didn't. I hated food tech as a kid. Ugh, okay. Berry. So I'm a baker now as well. How are you an alcoholic skull? The beer. Do you even have taste buds anymore, Jerry? How can I get home? Okay, so we need to get beer. And he just knows how to teleport, so that's making me feel a little bit inadequate as well, I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, there's so many really interesting stories about what it was like to actually be alive during the time of the plague. Would it surprise you that loads of the elite and the rich people just like legged it out of London and just went to their country estates to like escape everything, and then loads of poor people died? But then I think wages went up afterwards because there was less people, so they had to pay higher because there was more demand for labour. It's just absolutely awful. But there were like... Okay, last one, I promise. Last one, and then I'm done, and I'm going to keep playing the game. There was a procedure for when someone was diagnosed with the plague by plague doctors, who for their time were very close to the mark. Like, they thought that the plague transmitted through air, through miasma, so they would wear the famous plague doctor masks, and they had herbs at the end of it because they believed that the smell from the herbs would cleanse the air. And all the stuff that they had on, like, they had waxed robes and, like, what's the word? Like a diagnosis stick that they would use to, like, you know, investigate the patient. But it was, like, this long, so they didn't get close, which meant the fleas didn't get on them to pass the plague illness thing. So, like, all of their methods and the wax coat that they had meant that, like, fluids could just roll off it so they didn't get infected via the fluids. They had so many, like, different ways to approach trying to stay uncontaminated by the plague that is really interesting. And like for the Middle Ages, they were doing Tudor Ages, they were doing an amazing job at like understanding kind of like infection and stuff. But anyway, once someone was deemed to be sick with the plague, they would, most of you probably know this, go into a stage of like the house was shut down, so no one could get in or out, and they basically locked down the home until either everyone in it was dead, or the people who weren't infected with the plague had developed, I think what we would call them now as antibodies, so they survived it and then they'd kind of be okay from then on. But how do you keep people locked in their houses when one of them's dying? That's a fantastic question. The answer is you hire people to keep people in their houses. So there will be essentially like a guard for each street or each house to keep people locked up in there. But obviously with guards comes human like weaknesses and fallibility, so you could bribe the guards to get out of the house, which obviously then spread the plague further. The guards would have too many houses to like oversee, so they would just be stretched too thin and they couldn't guarantee that people didn't get the house. And there were also tales, I think it's in Samuel Pepys' diary, where he recollects seeing people like climb out of windows and stuff to like escape these houses that were just sealed up and to die. Any Graveyard Keeper's a game I'm playing right now. Oh god, what is that sound? Friend? Friend? That's Snake! Oh? You don't seem very chirpy. Are we friends? Can we be friends? Okay. We need to get wood wedges, wooden planks, and simple iron parts. Okay. This is very messed up. Let's just... have a bit of indigestion, I think. So what's this? Nails? Okay. So we need to find somewhere to get wooden wedges. I do love this bit of cozy games when you're like cleaning up. It means that I can just ignore my incredibly... No, it's not dirty. It's not unclean, that's a lie. It means I can just ignore the fact that I have chores to be done around my house. And I'm like, yeah, but in the game I'm doing all the cleaning things. What the frick is a flitch when it's at home? Oh, we've got flour, so I can do some baking. Perfect. More flour. Love that. What is a flitch? Is it like a bit of wood? Looked like it was like mildewy. More flour and perfect. Okay, what's in here? Recipe, simple and tasty. Oh, I love things that are simple and also tasty. Ooh, can I? There we go. Okay, baked mushrooms and baked apple. Baked apples are so good when if you put brown sugar in with them when they're baking, the sugar will caramelize and turn like toffee. Well, not toffee because it's got milk in it, but it's what? Oh, I thought it was a bomb. It's a wrecking ball. Miley will be so proud. How do I get rid of this? Simple iron parts. I don't know how to make them yet. Okay, so this is the cellar. Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. This is where I put all of my rubble. I like storing my rubble in the corridors especially. I just love how it blocks out ways that I want to go. I really think that adds to the intrigue of the space. Oh, good, Juki Bobbings. I'm glad you like playing the game in the context that I'm providing. I'll just keep talking about medieval stuff to do with death then. It's absolutely perfect. Like, did you know that in the aftermath of the Hare and Burke scandal, drama, beef, when they would dig up dead bodies to sell to doctors so they could learn more about anatomy, there was massive insecurity about how safe your dead loved ones were in graveyards, and there was also massive demand for being buried in a consecrated plot because religion was important back then to a lot of people, even just in like a casual way. They were Christians. So what that meant is that there wasn't enough space to bury all the bodies in consecrated ground because you just couldn't fit more bodies in the ground. It's a problem we still have now. So instead, these, what are they called, sextons, I think? They'd be like, yeah, Mrs. Brown, I'll take Mr. Brown's body, just give me, you know, this amount of money and I'll pick up, oh, it's not clay, it's mushrooms, and I'll bury him in the consecrated bit, no worries, just like go away and don't watch me do this. And then they would bury the bodies like underneath the church, so technically it was consecrated ground, but it obviously meant that you thought they were buried in the good consecrated ground, but they were just like stuffed under the floorboards. And when I say stuffed under the floorboards, I mean stuffed under the floorboards. There's this tale, documented event of people dancing in like it must be like a local church or a town hall, and there were so many bodies literally buried beneath the floorboards that all the dancing broke the floorboards and they fell onto dead bodies. And like, it sounds wild, but truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. Oh my god. But it was just capitalizing on people's massive insecurity, because the whole belief was that if your body was incomplete at the day of the resurrection, then you wouldn't be able to go to heaven because you wouldn't have all your body parts. So it was like a huge insecurity and like worry for a lot of people at the time that their bodies would get dug up or their loved ones' bodies would get dug up. And then when Mr. J came back and like did the resurrection and everyone rose up from the graves, they wouldn't be able to go to heaven because you wouldn't have a whole body. It's really interesting. I don't know if you can tell. I'm very interested in this period of history and everything that happened then. It's so fascinating to see how people used to deal with death and things like that. Especially when it was so common, because nowadays it's very sanitized. I don't think, you know, the average person doesn't have a day-to-day interaction with death. But in the medieval era and in Tudor stuff, it was very common to be walking down the street and see a dead body, whether that's like a pig, a horse, a person. Like, it was a lot more kind of in your face, quite literally, that people died and expired. Anyway, I didn't have a body to autopsy, so I think I need to get him some beer now. Get a beer from the tavern. Okay, let's go get a beer from the tavern. It's just, I'm really interested in death history, so this is the perfect game for me at the moment. I am quite enjoying it. I do like the idea of having to have a pretty graveyard and stuff. I hope I can kind of do some necromancy at some point as well. That would be cool. But why am I here? I was in the future before. I was in the good future. Well, I mean, is our future the good future? Debatable. So hi, I'm going to talk about death and also give all of us an existential crisis by talking about whether this is the good future or not. Perfect. It's just the vibes you need for a Monday afternoon, really. After the weekend's all gone. It's perfect. I'm worried about this. Is this my, like, awakeness? I should probably go to sleep at some point. It doesn't even have TikTok and he's staying up way too late. Okay, let's get a beer. Zombie brewery? Oh my god, perfect. Okay, what's between these two? Let's get the cheaper one. It's only a skull, it's just gonna fall on the ground anyway. He's not gonna be able to properly drink it. Let's take this back to our friend. Jerry. Move. Also, do you know that, I think this is called a tonsure. Do you know there was an illegal tonsure that got wiped from existence in England when King Henry VIII did his, when he destroyed all the abbeys and stuff, when he was like, you want me to divorce my wife? Well, I'm just going to make my own church. Because, why not, I guess? So, there was like this order of monks and they had a specific tonsure, which is the bald bit on top of your head and the hair around it, that wasn't shaped like a circle, it was shaped like a triangle. And I watched a history program, which was really interesting, and I can't remember the name of it, where they were trying to figure out what shape the tonsure was, because all of the art of this monastic order had just been destroyed, because, like, I don't think Henry liked it. Henry, my mate, not a mate, he's a dick. Henry didn't like it, and loads of the other religious orders didn't like it either, because they didn't agree with the stuff the monastic order was doing. So they just... This isn't the right way to find him, is it? No. They just got rid of all the evidence of it, like Hatshepsut's son did with her in Egypt. So this game is such an excuse for me just to talk about medieval and death things. But I'm liking it! And most of your comments like it as well. So, it's okay. Where's your beer? I have your beer, you massive dick. There you go. What a disappointment. I think I need something stronger. You can't taste it! You're just a skull! You're just getting my crate all wet. It's going to get damp and mouldy. Bragging that I'm from another world. Today you whisper that to a drinking buddy in the tavern, and tomorrow your voice is on every pole in the town. Sounds like a good night, honestly. So if you want to keep yours, just stop. Maybe he's right. I should be more careful. So what was your question? Yeah, I can talk. How can I get home? I can use the... Easy! Just use the portal on Witch Hill. Duh. Obviously. I've told you everything I can remember. Maybe some books from the library could help you out. The church has a library in its cellar. Maybe the astrologer knows something. He's a smart man. He used to steal books from libraries when he was a kid. How can I get to the library? Okay. Even the morgue is connected. What's a cuttlefish? Sure. Oh my god, such a Tinder profile with his big fish. You want wine now? Do you have a drinking problem? Right, I think we need to go to sleep because... Oh no, it's daytime. Oh, we stayed up on TikTok for too long, everyone. It's now dawn. Oh dear. But the donkey should be coming with another body, right? What does this take? The corpse hatch. Naturally a corpse hatch. Simple iron parts and a piece of stone. I think I'm just going to keep living my life, not to brag in front of these corpses or anything. I'm just going to keep living my life and just hope that the game eventually tells me what I'm supposed to do. Because in Stardew, that's what you do. You kind of just, like, chill. Except you don't chill because you're doing farm stuff, which is absolutely exhausting. What's this? Ooh, a crematorium. Sick. Okay. The blacksmith was supposed to be, was it southeast or southwest? I think it was southwest. but that would be this corner. Did you see that I just had to do it in my head? I just had to try and figure out which way west is, because west is this way. His drinking problem is that he doesn't have anything to drink. Binder, incredibly good point. Incredibly good point. Yes, it is. Life is 2D, you're correct. It is my cozy corner. I decide what is cozy and what is not. And talking about vague historical death facts is cozy. Incredibly cozy. I managed to talk to my friends for like a good hour last week about Cleopatra. We mentioned it offhand, and then I just kind of wrangled them into letting me talk about Cleopatra for an hour because she's one of my intense hyper-focusers and I love her so much. Are you the blacksmith? You don't look like a blacksmith. Where's your tools? You look like... Oh yeah, you're a farmer. Just leave. Leave. That's a full sentence. No is a full sentence as well, everyone. Just would like to remind you. Don't feel like you need to explain yourself to everyone. You don't. You don't owe... Well, you may owe some people an explanation, but if there's someone that you don't really get along with that much and they're trying to get an explanation out of you, you don't owe them an explanation. No is a full sentence. You can just be like, no. No excuse. No reasoning. Just be like, no. It's up to you how much more you want to get from that. You don't look. You're a merchant? Oh, no wonder. Yeah, of course you're a merchant. Look at you. Look at this outfit. Where's the blacksmith? This looks like a wood... No, that can't be the blacksmith's house. Is this environmental storytelling right here? Is this the... Okay, the blacksmith isn't here, so they must be over here. Okay, merchant. Look at me. Do I have a, Is that a low taper fade that I have right there? Oh, this must be the blacksmith. Yeah. Hello. Just looking around. I think I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. May I ask whomst you are? Unfortunately, I'm the local blacksmith. My name is Cresvold. Let's give him this letter. I have a letter for you from Horodric. That's a very good point. You just made me do it instead. Slimes again. There's always slimes in these fantasy worlds, isn't it? Ask me to get rid of them. Don't have the time for these pesky little green bastards. Maybe you can help. Shouldn't you? Sorry, is this like an MLM? Am I now being given tasks to do that's actually this person's task? This person's task. Oh, it's energy. Crafting, gathering, and fighting take energy. Fighting has been known to take health as well. You can always refill your health with food and potions. Oh, sleeping. Oh, very well timed gone. Will also restore your health and energy. Oh, I need those for building stuff. Right. So you're telling me, not only do I have to be a graveyard keeper, sorry, multiple graves, in this village that I've just entered, just entered, I have to deal with dead bodies, but I also have to now, I've been MLM'd and I have to go deal with some slimes in the other part of the village. This is too much. This is not a sleigh. It's too much going on. And now it wants me to go do the slimes because of the arrow, but I'm actually going to go have a nap. I deserve a nap. It is like a gothic Stardew Valley Time Lord boy. It is. There isn't the farming aspect yet, but you technically are kind of farming bodies, so you could take it that way. But everything else looks fairly similar. I do like that it does seem to have its own aesthetic style as well. I appreciate that it doesn't just look like a lot of the other kind of pixel art games that are out there. There's one game that I'm going to play on Cozy Corner. Zoe's Cozy Corner, which is what you're watching right now, called Wild Flowers, that I liked when I started, but the art style just isn't really for me, and I kind of stopped playing because the art style, like, just gave me the heebie-jeebies. Oh, itchy nose. Yeah, that's right. I wish I could do this at night as well. I feel like... Who the oh my god, what bowl did you use to cut your hair? A kipper? been here. Oh, you're Yorick. It's too bad you're here. Oh, who the f are you? Oh, you're a ghost from the graveyard. It's like running into someone whose name you can't quite remember, who knows exactly who you are. We'd really like to have a new neighbour instead. That sounds like something you can help us with. You're Yorick and he's Jerry. Funny. Yorick is the skull from Hamlet. You're Yorick and he's Jerry. I feel like that's a joke, I'm not going. Peaceful rest you're having. Are you? Yeah, you're clearly beefing with your neighbours. Lower right grave. Just dig them up and throw them in the river. I can even give you this license that I stole back when I was alive. Exhumation permission. To dig up a corpse, you'll need a license. The old keeper used to buy them through the mailbox near the church. Okay, I'd love to exhume. Looks like a good place to work on making my home cozy. Then maybe I can stop dreaming about the skull. Are you dreaming about him? Are you fantasizing about the skull? Oh my god. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. I knew him, Horatio. But where's Jerry? Where's Jerry in that? Yeah, so we get these for doing the slimes. Okay, that's good. That's good. So this is like decoration. This is cellar. Luckily I have purse. I have purse. And then we now need to go and deal with the slimes. But first we need to go and dig up a body that my ghosts don't like. And I consider myself a good graveyard keeper, so the satisfaction of my undead colleagues is of the utmost importance. Seinfeld? Yeah, Nightcat makes a great point. You want to dig him up and dump him in the river and yet he's the bad guy? Is it this guy? Lower right. Yeah, that's correct. I don't know what this means. Is this the amount of bodies I've got in here? Yes, I would like to exhume, please. Press F to exhume. Okay. Oh, let's pick him up. I'm just gonna chuck him in the river. I'm sorry, but he made everyone sad. They're ghosts. They have enough to be sad about. Where is the river exactly? I feel like the water company's in England right now. Just throw it in the river if you don't want to deal with it. Who cares about water pollution, am I right? Here we go. This is okay. The dead body told me to do it. There we go. Didn't even get stuck on the rocks. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, and there are berries. Oh, I could do with a snack after exhuming a body and also throwing it. Ooh! Hi. A ghost asked me to get rid of this body. Yeah, and you're just a skull. Oh. If you ask me, the best way to get rid of a body is to burn it. Do you know where that river leads? Uh-oh. How can I burn a body? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. It is tricky. You have to have a very, very, very high temperature to burn a body. You can't just throw a body in a fireplace, for example. Not that I actually know anything about that, and expect it just to burn. It doesn't work like that. You need a very high temperature, especially to burn the bones to ash. Okay. Yep, I've seen this scene. Relationship. Okay. Activate the portal on Witch Hill. Oh, we need to return to the inn. Okay, cool. I've got it. I really would... I need to... Hang on a second. Sorry, everyone. I would just like to figure out... Do I not have, like, a journal? Attack with sword. Open game menu. Open game menu. It's Pride Month. It's not Pride Month. Okay, I'm just gonna... Although I guess... Look, yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Zoe is not talking about what she's saying. The missions are underneath each NPC, so that's fine. That's alright. Barbecue time! Oh my god. Zoe's mortuary and grill, Santo. Yeah, it's true. I serve the best strange meat in the Tri-County area. Because only America has Tri-County areas, I think. I've never heard anyone in England or Britain use the phrase Tri-County area. It's only ever something I hear in like American shows where they're talking about regionals and such. Tri-County area. Why do you say Tri-County area, Americans? Is there like qua county area, duo county area? Why is it always tri? Because are there not like 4 sides to each to each state? Oh wow, I'm very clever actually. Very clever. Hearing myself try to explain why I think certain things just makes me want to ram my head against a wall and knock those few brain cells still left inside me just around like a pinball machine. Pig farm is easier. Pig farm is easier, Nightcat. Pigs are terrifying. Very smart. They can eat bodies so quickly. Number 1, watch Snatch. One of my favourite movies. Bricktop owns a pig farm and it gets rid of all the dead bodies by throwing them in. But pigs will eat you. Like, they're, what is it, opportunistic omnivores, I think is the term for it, like chickens. They'll just eat meat in whatever shape it is. If it falls into the thing. So there have been cases of people who get hammered, fall into a pig pen and get eaten. Eaten. Can you not do that in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well? I think you can throw bodies into a pig pen and they will get eaten. Is that not true? Tri-state area, Ian Glass. That's what I'm thinking of. Tri-state area. Okay. Yeah, Matty. Each county isn't interesting enough to stand on its own. It needs at least 3. Like Totally Spies or the Powerpuff Girls. So let's go back to Heradric. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Someone else has died. God, the gall. Bring the... Okay. My darling will be so worried. Maybe I travel through time, and what year is it now? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get burned for saying that. Okay. Everyone knows that the Earth is flat. I get you, it's 200 after the agent contract, and 210 after the bad thing. What's the name of our kingdom? The kingdom! Okay, okay, I see what you're doing here. The kingdom, the village, the town, the ancient contract. I'm in a coma. Do you have any other questions? Okay, I would love to return. Can I talk to you about the fact that I delivered the letter? Okay. Right, let's go deal with this dead body, because someone had the audacity to die when I was trying to do my other silly little tasks. I actually quite like this so far. I love a game that just gives me, like, things. I love a game that gives me things to do. Oh, hello! Hey, friend! I love a game that just kind of gives me silly little tasks in the form of side quests to do, but also I love a routine of doing body stuff to bodies. The only issue with Potion Permit, which I'll play on the Cozy Corner at some point, Potion Permit was great up to a certain point, but it just got very dull quite quickly because there was no added spice to like what you're doing. Whereas with this, there's a crematorium that's been mentioned, a zombie brewery has been mentioned, multiple things have been mentioned that leads me to believe that this would actually kind of build upon its, you know, concept. Okay, let's autopsy this. Yep, that's definitely something I want to do. I definitely want to extract. I feel like there was a case recently of a frickin' like police officer in America that was found with a leg or something? Maybe? Would anyone donate their body to Eurogamer? God, I hope not. There we go. And 2 corpses. Well, no, one, I made use of that empty grave I had. Perfect. And now I can go make money by selling this burial certificate, which, if you ask me, does seem a bit dodge. I think this means that it makes it less nice because they don't look as good. I'm actually quite liking this. I like the fact that it's not trying to be like, oh no, you've landed in the land of... forgets any name for a land ever. The land of more goth, and, you know, that's what's happening here. It's clear something is clearly going on. clearly going on. If you call it the kingdom and the village, etc, etc. There you go, make my... is that wind? Graveyard look pretty? Beautiful. Can I can't add a gravestone to it yet. Or a fence. Grave fences exist because people would dig up bodies in the Burke and Hare era, which I mentioned earlier. Can I get rid of these? I can. I love clearing. I love clearing space. In Stardew, when you have your your farmland and there's loads of branches and weeds. Oh, I love clearing space. It's one of my favourite things. I love just getting a tool and just spending like an hour just cleaning a space and getting rid of everything, and then it's all open and empty. Perfect. And in Sun Valley you do that as well, and it's the best feeling. Sunhaven. Matt Ball has done a super chat member for 55 months. Oh my god, how many years is that? More than one. I made use of that empty grave I had. It's probably the most threatening thing you've ever said, which in itself says something. I like to think it gives the same energy as Blue Peter saying, here's one I made earlier. Here's this empty grave I have, and now I've made use of it. Perfect. Preparation. I've just seen Dougie, Reverse Programmer, do a chat about donuts getting replaced, and now... Oh, I need to sleep. Okay. I don't think you really need refreshments, though. Not when you're harvesting fresh meat from corpses. A little bit. Exactly, Captain Wolfus. I love just cleaning up places. I love it. It makes me feel so efficient. Because the thing is, I don't know if any of you have this, but when I'm doing chores around my house, and my chore is like, do the washing up, put away the laundry, it's so... Because I'm bad at doing chores, because I have persistent demand avoidance, it's really hard for me to do an entire chore in one go, like do all the washing up. Because often there's so much washing up that I can't fill my draining board up to a certain point, or past a certain point. So then, like, it's like I have done the washing up, but also I haven't done the washing up. You know, like it's not finished, so like I can't tick it off my to-do list. Whereas in these games, I can just clear everything and then it's done. And it's all gone, it's not gonna come back. Which is what happens when you're doing washing up, it just keeps happening. I was bad when I was alive. I should have been a better person. Yeah, you should have. We're dead, but we still deserve some respect. Each corpse is a soul's vessel. It bears the mark of his life. Ah! Sins are red skulls and good deeds are grey skulls. Even the best decorations can't make graveyard a peaceful place when it's full of bad people. Yeah, you're using all these like emojis in your speech. I'm sure you don't. You better take good care of the graveyard. I can't do anything. I'm so sad. Okay, all human remains have their own unique spiritual attributes. A corpse gets its blah from its body parts. Hang on. You can change a corpse's by removing organs? So the body... This is an interesting theological thing here. So are you saying the bodies are what's evil and not the soul itself? I feel like this is a dissertation fodder. The main way to increase your graveyard's thing is to decorate graves with objects. Each line that has both a skull and a thing that I can't remember the name of counts as one. Lines that... Oh, okay, right, so it's like stacking things. Okay, I think I understand that. Let's go get this dead body. Where are all these dead bodies coming from? How is there anyone left in this village? Calm down, I'll go distract him. Maybe I'll find something on this hill that'll help me get home. Get a bottle of wine, make sure the Inquisitor isn't looking for Jerry. So stupid when I just think about Inquisitors. Okay, I'm mainly worried about this rotting. I don't think we'll have good Airbnb reviews if I just keep this outside rotting. So let's go and autopsy this. Also, can I get rid of the bad stuff in the body? Laurel! Thank you, Roswald. Laurel. Okay, so this person did one bad thing and one good thing in their life. Cool. Can I do anything else with this? What, like, you don't mind. Oh, okay, so if I killed this... This is what I love these games for, like, oh, I can repair this thing if I go and do the slime quest, which will get me the, like, little metal bits to clean this thing up, you know? And it's like, oh, if I do this, then I can do this, then I can do this. And then I'll do the first thing and I'll inevitably forget why I need to do the first thing, and then it'll be too late by the time I remember. Okay, yeah, so this is the not slay emoji right here. This is not adding slay. So let's... Is that over here? Nope, that's a trunk. I need to do a grave. Let's put another grave here. A flower bed. Okay. Oh god, I have such a ticklish nose. It's because Toto's been... Let's bury this person. I'll worry about all the other stuff later. I'm stressing a little bit, so I'll just put this in here, and I'll worry about making it pretty later. Beautiful. Right, now let's go distract the Inquisitor with our... Let's go distract him with our body. Our actual body, not the ones we picked up and put in the ground. So he went to Witch Hill. I don't know where Witch Hill is. I feel like it's this bit up here. I like that you can see our footprints. I do kind of want them to go away a little bit, though. This path is closed until boy. Wait, is it not boy? It is boy. But, oh my god, it's like a frickin' those things. Okay. Oh! Oh, is this time? These are like hours. I thought these were seasons. Okay. Okay. Right, that's fine. I need to deal with this at some point as well, I think. Can I pick these up? Yes. I need a technology. These aren't enough technology, apparently. Oh, pretty flowers. Can I pick this up? Hell yeah. Oh, that's for the flower bed as well. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing where I pick up everything, because I get anxious if I leave anything laying around. And then let's go take on those slimes. Let's check. This is good. I'm liking this. So far, there's a decent balance of story with the Inquisitor and Jerry and Yorick, and doing bits. That was my... Don't get me wrong, Stardew is fantastic, but they don't exactly feed you story that often. It's more just like you go do your thing and then you can do the romancing if you want to, which I haven't actually ever done properly. You need to sharpen an old sword and kill 2 slimes behind the smithy. Okay, I think the sword is sharpened. Can I spend some of this money yet? Some of these points? A moth! Oh my god, they're so cute! Oh, Jellycat's doing a moth now. Love it. Liam, you can't pull the corpses back out without paying a special fee. Be careful to not make it your main business. Try to get into the cannibalism business or the merchant. You don't need to tell me twice. I know which one I'm going to be getting into. Okay, no, these things I have to reveal. Okay, let's go take on these slimes then in that case. I feel like I need to put... Here we go. Rusty sword. Oh! Can I not? Nope, okay. I feel like I sharpened the wrong thing. The whetstone doesn't run out though, does it? 100% just talking to myself right now. Oh, these are days of the week, Liam! Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Didn't Caesar want to name a day of the week after himself? Wait, so I can't... Wait, what? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go kill some slimes. The slimes are behind... Oh! Do any of you find slimes quite cute? I think they're quite cute. Come on. Have you been watching Delicious in Dungeon? Oh my god, I love Delicious in Dungeon. I need to watch the latest episodes that came out. So good though. I love it. You can tell, made by a woman, you can tell that she really understands like the gaming and also the like appeal of like food and eating. I think it's great. The problem is it gives me cravings for food that I know I can't have. Like I can't eat, think of any examples, Zoe. The like kelpie, I can't eat that. I've done it though. Ah! I defeated the slimes. Good job, take this whetstone to sharpen your broken tools and they'll be as good as new. And I know how to make jelly now. Jelly. Where can I find some ore? Okay. Bridge collapsed. Oh no. Iron ingot and swamp iron. I wonder... Ooh, rain. Do people like rain sounds? I love rain sounds. Oh, good. Codex Delicious Dungeon is so good. So good. I need to watch the latest episodes with the thing that everyone knows is happening. But I don't want to spoil it. It's amazing. I love Delicious in Dungeon. It's on Netflix, so if you have Netflix, I 100% recommend it. It's really good. I was ready to not like it because animes for me can be very hit and miss, but it's great. It's fantastic. What? Matt Ball says, fun fact, Ryoko Kui, who wrote Delicious in Dungeon, took time off from writing Delicious in Dungeon so she could play Baldur's Gate 3. She's awesome. That's sick. That's great. I'm doing building. I now have hinges, so that means that I can build something with the hinges from doing the slime. Yeah, corrugated plastic rain sounds are horrid, Nightcat. They just sound like, they sound like round, they don't sound as sharp as the good rain sounds. Do you know what I mean? It sounds weird, like it's falling on one of those mats that they'd get out when you were doing PE at secondary school. Just sounds not good. This is great. I'm an hour in, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm pretty sure this should be playable on Steam Deck because it doesn't look like it's particularly demanding. No shade. No tea, no shade. And it looks great. I can definitely see myself sitting down on my sofa. Wooden plank and wood wedge. Sitting down on my sofa and starting to just lose entire evenings to this. I also really like the music. I hope it doesn't get to the point where it gets really repetitive and I hate it, because it did get to that with, was it Fallout 76? It's a game that I played recently had a repeating soundtrack. At first I was like, oh, I love this is great. And then I played it too much and I was like, okay, I'm actually going to rip my ears off if I have to hear this one more time. Okay, let's repair the desk. We're so studious. Oh, is she? Oh, that's really sweet. Matt Ball says that, Yoko's done loads of fan art for Baldur's Gate. The manga is really dark though, and I want to read the manga so much now because I've done my usual thing where I went on Wikipedia and read a lot about the series after I watched it because I'm autistic. And the manga looks quite dark in places, which I think is sick. So I really want to read the manga. And the problem is I need to find somewhere to read it online because it looks very expensive to get the entire collection. And I think it's finished now, I think, maybe. Oh, is there Catamorphosis? There's only like 4 tracks in total. Oh no, it's fine. I'm just gonna hope that I don't, like, what's the word? I don't notice. I'm gonna try and forget that I said that thing. Me, after going out with my friends every night. There we go. Okay, excellent. So now I can have more prep places. I need to find out how to make complex iron parts and flitch. Sawhorse and circulus. Okay. Fix the corpse hatch. Loving how many words just have corpse in front of them here. Oh, that's a really good point. Dark Moon says usually end up removing the music and then playing your own music on these games. That's a good point. You can do that. The problem is when you're streaming, I can't play good music that I would always have on my playlist, but that's a very good suggestion. Right. You want some wine, and I need to wait until Boy Day, until I can see whether you have, The Inquisitor is checking. It's Monday, everyone. It's Monday. Please. Just give a girl a break. Please. Right. Let's check our log. Okay. Bottle of wine I can do. Can't do that right now. Bring the letter. I tried to do this, but he didn't want to accept that I'd returned. Find a stamp and sell meat. So let's go look at our graveyard and see if we can do any decoration improvements. Oh no, that's a good point. There might be unlicensed bardcore playlists. Oh, Laura B, you know what's amazing? Sims music. Sims music is amazing. Sims 2 specifically. Having that on as background music is absolutely perfect. No, I can't do either of those. Oh. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's fix this then. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, I can do these things. Wood repair kit. Okay, well let's... Better to have one grave completely fix up. Is he looking in the mirror? Oh, great self-love there. Perfect. Okay, let's fix this. Let's just do some fixing up first, because our quality is not good. -17? Jesus, okay. I'll figure out where to get these, I'll figure out where to get the rest of these things later on. I'll just procrastinate. This is a problem for future me, is where to find all these important things. Yeah. Oh, Sunday, this game has the week reverse. That's not confusing at all. At all. Why can I go up and down here? Okay, I need some more of those kits. Hey, can I talk to you about anything interesting? No, 5! Oh my god, that's gonna take ages. How can I fix the graveyards? Just repair all the graves! Okay, my one issue with this game is that they only give you this tutorial stuff if you ask the right questions, and they don't mark the questions as being important for getting tutorial information. Does that make sense? Not that I'm asking for more tutorials, but I would like some more tutorials. Oh, they already gave this to me, didn't they? Ignore what I just said. Shut up! Shut up! Ignore I just said that. Repair graves. Okay. Let's... I need a technology. I do have... Do I not have an axe? Okay. Let's continue clearing some space here. Right. And I can learn recipes, but I need... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my god, Thank you, Liam! Thank you, Liam! God, I'm a frickin' idiot. Okay. Create a ceramic funeral urn. Right. Sick. Right, let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. Transplanting, master gatherer, beekeeping. Beekeeping is very cute, but I would like to be cannibalistic in this. Create nails, craft a cooking table, updated cooking table. Okay, I need to unlock this as well. Yeah, okay. Let's unlock that, because I need that for things. And I need this one as well. Can I afford this? No, I can't. I need 40. Okay. Right, that's fine. Building. What does a sawhorse let me create? The concept of wood. Oh yeah, I made fun of this earlier. I love that for me. I do need this, though. I do need flitches. Yep, so unlock that. Don't have money to unlock that yet. And then cookery. Right. Okay. Clearly gonna do some anatomy stuff. Yes, I can. Okay. Unlock that. Gentle butcher. I love being a gentle butcher when I'm dealing with all my dead bodies. Okay, let's keep doing some of this stuff now. So it's 4:41. I have about 20 more minutes with the game. Cannibalistic beekeeper would be quite iconic. Well, does it count as cannibalism if you're eating honey you made yourself? Is that cannibalistic? I'm sure bees must eat parts of other bees, surely. They can kill wasps and hornets, I think more specifically, by if there's a hornet in the nest, and they obviously don't want them there because hornets are just dicks who kill the vibe. Bees will swarm the hornet and like latch onto them, and then they'll vibrate their wings, which creates body heat in the bees, and they will literally cook the hornet to death, and then the hornet will die and they'll kick it out. Isn't that sick? I think that's sick. I think that's really cool. Because it's not technically violent, but it's just like quite smart. Bees are very clever. Exactly, Captain Wolfos. Is it cannibalism? If you drink... I think consuming the byproducts of your body isn't cannibalism, but consuming your body is cannibalism. Right? Oh, I love the fanfare in Delicious and Dungeon Binder. I love it when they have the illustrations pop up and they tell you what it is. God, it makes me hungry. I'm very hungry at the moment. Oh, I should have eaten a more substantial lunch. Beautiful. Okay, so we're learning that I can get stone from up here. Okay. What's this? This looks important. This ruins of an old house? Are you just chilling up here? What's this? That sounds like stone still. I thought it was going to be... yeah. I thought it was going to be vegetation. There we go. Wait, what? Okay. Even for the stump? I need vegetation even... vegetation? Technology for the stump? No, I don't. Okay, good. Can I not... oh, for God's sake. Okay. Well, now where do I take... first dead bodies and now this? Where does this go? I need to build a sawhorse, don't I? God damn it. And now it's raining. Mondays, am I right? Oh my good God. You look like a... okay, so this is a log storage. That's a grindstone. This is good. I'm noticing things about the map that I should have noticed earlier. This is a bucket of clear water. Okay. Right. I have had my own property seized. That's great. I love that. Friggin' Heradric. Okay, this is... okay, I'm starting to get to grips with this now. I like the beginning of these cozy games where there's always the stage where you are kind of like pulling in the investment to be able to do loads later on. I like them, but at the same time I'm quite stressed because I don't know what's coming up. Does that make sense? But I think in terms of cozy games, I quite like this so far. The problem with cozy games is that it does take a fair amount of time to like decide whether you like it or not, because there's just so much legwork that goes in right at the beginning. But I like this so far. 15 minutes left. I think, in terms of how many blankets out of 5 should we give this? I think this is a solid 4 right now. It's like, it's not... oh, oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. 4 is still really good. Just because something doesn't get 5 doesn't mean it's not good. I think this must be for stone. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I like the energy it's giving. I like the fact the toilet has a heart on it. Yeah, I quite like this. 4. 4 blankets out of 5 blankets. So, not bees overheating hornets cozy, but like still cozy. Yeah. Thank you, mods. Oh, and Codex, thank you. Graveyard Keeper is currently £5 on Nintendo Switch. This is not a sponsored stream in any way, shape or form, but if you like the look of it, you can pick it up on Switch for not that much money. Which is always a good thing, especially now. Right, what do I have in my inventory at the moment? Is it boy day yet? No, it's not. It's girl day. Oh god. Okay, right. I was so excited for a second. White. I have wooden sticks. Let's go get Jerry some wine, because I can actually do that at the moment with our low taper fade. Perfect. Oh, Dukey Bobbin says the only problem with the Switch version is not being able to get all the DLC. Why can't you get all of the DLC Is it because they're not available on Switch yet? On the opening screen, I did see there were 3 that were named after pop culture things, like Game of Thrones, but you can't guess what that was referencing. But I am going to be playing this on my Steam Deck probably this evening, so next time we do a Cozy Corner next week, or maybe later this week, I'll be sure to give an update as to how I'm finding it. Speaking of Cozy Corner later this week, what flavour are we thinking for Cozy Corner? Because I have so many options. I think I might do... Oh, this is Miss Charm. Is she scatting? What is happening? Hello, you are dressed in red, which must mean you are a seductive character. I got a blueprint for her? Miss Charm Monroe. I am a grave... This is me introducing myself to anyone. I am a graveyard keeper and I want to ask you some questions. Is her new task to have self-belief? Okay, I kind of respect it, I've got to be honest. Hello, are you a bard? You have a very fetching hat going on right there. Literally to go away. She would never talk to just anyone. It's like Regina George. I'm the local graveyard keeper. Seem to be prior of the local church. Am I? My name is Wagner. One day I'll read my poem to her, and then we'll... But first I need to write it, and I'm catastrophically out of paper and ink. I can see paper right there, you're lying. Maybe you can get me some. God, they just love giving me, frickin' jobs around here, don't they? Sometimes you get stories from dialogues. Okay, right. Where do I find paper and ink? The old astrologer. Okay. What did you fight about? What's the tea? He's old and mad, whereas I've been studying for almost 3 years at Town University. Can you believe he turned out to be an idiot? He told me the earth is round. What nonsense. It is round. The mad astrologer and the graveyard keeper, 2 wise men. That can make a pretty funny poem. Yeah. He might be Copernicus. What? Who? Where's... Okay, I know what. I'm not interested, actually. I'm not interested. Let's go get some wine and let's find out. I did help him. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I would like... Oh, because he owns my garden. Can you tell me anything about it? It was seized by the merchant to cover someone's debts. I can't find anyone who will make use of it. I can give you permission to use the garden. Who else would agree to grow crops near the graveyard? Thank you. Keep listening. Sounds great. So you can talk to the merchant. It's his property. God, I hate capitalism. It's not exactly proper to give you permission without his approval. Blah, blah. Okay. He comes to trade with locals every horn. He owns the barn just south of the tavern. Right, let's get this wine. Let's get this bread in the form of wine. What? A mug of beer. Where's the wine? Oh, god damn it. Okay. Need to get you to tier 2. I wish all friendships were this clear. What tier I am. Oh, you're not the merchant. Sorry, you're the captain. The merchant is the one with those sick glasses. Let's go find the merchant, everyone. Oh, I need to see if I can pet the kitty. Hang on, sorry, Roswald. Have you seen that my R's and W's have been absolutely out of pocket today? Roswald. Can I go in here? I can't open the door, so I can't pet it. Sad. Okay, find the merchant. Get the fuck out of my way. Where is the merchant? Is he down here just surveying, counting all his... In this counting, I was counting all his money. Where is he? He was over here. That's a potter. Those are some very beautiful green roses right there. Because if you draw a cabbage, it would just look like a rose. If you colour it red. Where? I would find an actual cat to pet, but they've both left me, so I do not know where they are. Okay, you clearly want to talk to me though. He's got a coif on. Even it's drug or magic elixirs. I'm just looking around, don't know what's happening, but everyone's telling me that I'm a graveyard keeper. I must say, our profession is a fraud and I don't like you. Okay, cool. At least you're getting off, you know, on an honest foot by saying your whole profession is a fraud and I don't like you. Where the hell is the frickin' merchant? Is there a way that I can find him? Where is he? Merchant. Always ready to do business. Okay. Where? Oh, who are you? You must be a baker. You're near a windmill. The mill is broken. Sorry. If you need something milled, you better go to the town. God, making it sound so ominous. The mole! Oh, mole. Cute. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Who died this time? They're so selfish. I don't know where the merchant is. Let's go deal with this dead body. So yeah, I'm graveyard keeper, 4 blankets out of 5. In the winter months, I should purchase 5 blankets and put them on at the end of the stream, but it's too freaking hot right now to do that, but that's an idea for later on. 4 out of 5. I like the different variety of activities you can do. I like the fact that it looks like there's quite a bit of depth to doing the looking after bodies, which is once again my main issue I had with Potion Permit, which is it wasn't very difficult, and there was kind of only one stage with dealing with the potions, whereas with this it looks like there's loads you can do with the bodies. Some of it ethical and some of it not, which again I really enjoy. Oh, and I can get loads of body parts now. Okay, let's get a bone. I feel like that's useful. Yeah, and I like the intrigue that's created around the story setting and the weird stuff that's going on. Oh, this was a bad person. A bad person. Ooh. Okay, why wouldn't I just leave it? Oh. Oh! Can I not? I'm sorry, what? They did say I could put things in it. Okay. I need to get rid of some stuff in my inventory because... oh god. There's just a lot of body parts on the floor right now, and I don't want to be like... what's his name? Balthazar from Baldur's Gate. It's kind of messy. Okay, let's take the body. Let's just go bury this. I'll deal with it later. Like all my problems, I'll just leave it there and deal with it later. It does look a little overcomplicated right now, Magpie, that's very true, which is kind of why it's like a 4 out of 5. But I think, as with most of these crafting games, it will become clearer in time once you kind of get your head wrapped around it. What's this one here? But I think it's good. No wonder people have been recommending it to me for years. But yes, do remember to like the stream if you're enjoying it, as Nightcat has very kindly reminded me in the chat. Give the stream a like if you're enjoying it. If you are watching this on playback, hi, hello from the past. Make sure to leave a comment as well. And if you can watch to the end, please do, because YouTube loves watch time, so it really helps out. And if you're watching this on the Eurogamer website, hi, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought about this game down below, and also give me suggestions for the next Cozy Corner. I'm thinking I might do Paradise Marsh, which is a different flavour to the ones that I've done up until now. It doesn't really involve any farming or anything, it's more like collecting and exploring and way more cottagecore, and involves lots of different itty bitty creepy crawlies and frogs and stuff. It's really cool, and it's very charming. It's a very charming game. But I think now that it is almost the end of Horn Day, I'm going to go to bed and end this stream. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I am streaming later tonight on Twitch for the first time in literal years at Zoe_Dale, so if you want to tune in and join me as I probably play some more cozy games and chat loads of SHIT about stuff, then please do. Otherwise, have an amazing evening. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Cozy Corner. Goodbye.